Hey guys, and welcome back to part 9 of Saints Row 2, the Ascension of Harvey One-Face. Last episode, we brought some much-needed revenge to the Baninator, taking out his girlfriend in arguably the most ridiculously convenient way, and obtaining a lot of their territory. It was safe to say Bane was feeling the pain, while we were making that gain. Now, all that's left before Harvey takes his rightful place atop Stillwater's criminal elite was to topple the big man himself, and therefore, a full-fledged assault on his dock compound was in order.
I say it's time we take that motherfucker out. What do you think?
Heading off with a few of our men, we soon breached their heavily guarded base and resumed the usual slaughtering. The shooting has always been fun, but damn,
Keep it moving, people.
it is easy. Like, never getting harder easy.
Just striking out idiots joylessly. Just going through the motions. Because no one loves me and my heart is dead.
Making it through their warehouse and to the roof, what we came here for finally decided to reveal himself. And his minigun. What was that? Using these generators as cover turns out to be a lie, resulting in the dumbest two-man close-quarters shootout ever. This lasted the exact amount of time it should have, but I can't say it was that cool. Kind of a turd, actually. It's like I've been here before. Luckily, the apparent fistfight that was needed after shooting him to death was needed. The stickhead throws his minigun at us, causing this massive fight that, in all honesty, was pretty cool. And probably more intense than our actual shootout.
The shooting stopped. You think it's over?
This all eventually culminates when it seems like we have the upper hand. But Bane's tattoo guy tackles us,
Miro, get out of here!
allowing him to escape. Because of course he did. I did not plan on this, but again, I feel like the order in which we played this is turning out pretty well. Bane sure is building the anticipation, even if it's like 2 seconds, because we're going straight after him again. Stopping by the local gun shop and arming up on everything, including a new item that I thought would be a nice bit of irony to bring to our final battle. A battle at the arena. Oh my god, did fucking Catwoman bring me here? I'm really beginning to think this is the truth. I saw Batman in like the first 5 minutes of playing this game. What can I say? Great minds think alike. Finding ourselves surrounded by Bane and his men, it seems the gravity of our situation has become apparent, if not exceedingly less threatening, because I brought a friend. It's like they had me surrounded and then gave up on that and decided to just drive around aimlessly. What is this plan? Anywho, this insanity went about as well as you'd expect, given the circumstances. I barely had to move at all while taking these guys out. This really feels like he's just fucking around at this point. Get the fuck back here. There. And of course, he's alive. Fuck off with this shit.
Any last words?
Let's not stand on.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Gonna miss you, Bane.
As they say in Mexico, buenas noches.
With the Brotherhood now defeated and a nice $50K in the bank, a going-away present from Bane was a happy surprise to top off our victory. Oh yeah. This was so much fun. It's not like the best at running over cars, unfortunately, but I enjoyed myself. I even eventually transitioned to a semi and somehow seemed to escalate things even further. I jackknifed it on the freeway and, guess, forced everyone to use one lane. And they got real impatient. This, right here, guys, is, if nothing else, a reason to love this game. Wearing out my welcome with that, I headed over to the almost forgotten last step in our conquering of Stillwater. Altor, where apparently Dane is having a meeting with investors and executives about his future plans for the city.
Crime stops, property value goes up, and now your population looks like this.
And that is just a cutscene. Like, where were we watching that from? The back or something? Also, Dane is Max Shrek. I've decided.
How industrious.
To say the least, this is not a good thing for Harvey, as Max Dane sets out to remove all gangs from Stillwater.
The gangs cripple each other.
Conveniently, when there's only one left. Heading to the club, 5 minutes after that, his men attack the place, delivering us another reference.
For my opinion, you need to lighten up.
I really can't say, but yes.
Forcing to fight our way out of there, then rescue Pierce and Shondi, proving once again there is no team in one.
You got some amazing time.
Do I? Our rescue mission went from rather blissful to seconds from disaster as our APC was feeling the pain, barely holding out for the rescue of Shondi. How did that not kill you? Back at the HQ, we discover a connection with Altor and something called the Pyramid.
Hey, Shondi, you date anyone who worked at a place called the Pyramid?
No.
For real?
A task that is perfect for them to figure out.
All right, you two find out whatever you can about this place.
Because I'm too focused on taking these assholes down, apart. Meeting back up with the gang, literal seconds later, Shondi comes with the goods and lays out the intel on this so-called pyramid. A supposed secret R&D facility that sounds like a perfect target for the beginning of our offensive.
It doesn't matter. Here's the plan. Pierce and Shondi, I want the two of you to hit the streets and take out as much Altor property as you can. If Altor wants to come after us, fine, but we're gonna make it fucking cost them. Gat, you and I are gonna hit the pyramid.
Going outside to find my helicopter hit by a wave. What is that? Apparently the game did not like the idea of me using that and forced us underground. Storming this labyrinth of tunnels, we meet up with Gat, who's just already down here.
Oh yeah.
Good God! Heading further and further in, these grimy tunnels gave way little by little into a semblance of what I could only imagine was the pyramid complex. Eventually, tasked with planting bombs throughout, it was remarkable how I was able to just jog around this supposed restricted area without issue. Oh, now they noticed. I'm not even kidding. We did all that, and only 3 people tried to stop us. How is this a threat again? With an easy win on that front, it appears Altor's investors are not too happy with the loss of their precious pyramid.
The Saints are out of control.
And demand Vogel do something about it.
Dane, fix the problem.
A satisfying turn of events for Harvey that was immediately washed away when I realized we had once again run out of respect. At a loss on what to try, I settled with the Fight Club event. The perfect choice before we take down the corrupt establishment that is Altor.
Slaves with white collars.
I must have snapped 40 necks throughout these fights. It's so strange. I find myself feeling bothered and inconvenienced whenever I have to stop to build up respect.
Horse pussy, man.
But every time I do, I end up really enjoying the process.
I don't even gotta work out. This is all natural.
It's like most of these mini-games are really a good time. So anyway, a lot of men died in these fights, but 'twas a small price for victory.
Listen to me! Listen to me! Stop! Stop!
And interestingly enough, afterward, Pierce finds an invitation to an Altor executive party,
Looking to crash your party?
Thinking about it?
which just reeks of a trap.
Yep.
Yep, turns out to be less of a trap and more of a doing Vogel's bidding. Yeah, this asshole pulls a pretty solid move and gets us to do his dirty work for him. I'm honestly beginning to think he might not be Max after all. Is this getting out of hand? Because I don't think so. These shenanigans extended all the way over to the mall, where the remaining execs were found, resulting in quite the shootout. Altor really brought in the reinforcements, but it was all for nothing, as always. A mere delay from the inevitable, our attack on the now de facto leader of Altor.
In the coming days,
Have we settled with him being the Joker?
I like him already.
Well, failing to kill the Joker due to some nosy-ass security blowing our cover, he makes his escape in his Hummer limo, bringing the fight back to Altor HQ. This was like an all-out war zone. Apparently Joker had the building on lockdown, and it looked as though an aerial approach was needed. It's just too bad I can't fly. I don't know what it is, but I have like a terrible reputation with helicopters. No! Don't get in my chopper! Acting like that didn't happen, I made my way skyward and eliminated the 4 power stations. I guess allowing us entry. And a crazy one at that.
Honey, I'm home!
Finally, cornered. It was time to put this guy down for good. Eat my grenades! Fuck you, dick. Somehow, surviving that,
let's not be too hasty here. You're upset, you're frustrated.
our newfound Joker tries once again to talk his way out of this.
You made me. Remember? You dropped me into that vat of chemical.
But if there is anything Harvey has learned through his ascension to the king of crime of Still Gotham, it's you only get one chance. Wow. Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed Part 9 of Saints Row 2, The Ascension of Harvey One-Face. It's the end once again, guys. The end of another great series, and what a crazy one it was. I'd like to say I remembered a lot about this game before this playthrough, but the truth is, I'd forgotten much of it. The over-the-top, bombastic gameplay still sticks firmly in my mind, but sometime over the years, the story had faded. I'd probably chalk this up to the plethora of sequels that would eventually follow, kind of muddying the waters. And by the looks of the newest one, seemed to completely forget what made this franchise so great.
What?
I think our trip with Harvey is a perfect example of what this game excelled at, and what I think it was meant to be.
Listen up, you fucking bitch.
I'd be lying if I said I saw our adventure with Harvey coming, but I realize now, creating your own character and role-playing through this insanity is what made this game so fun. I really enjoyed the idea of leading your own street gang, and this game did a decent job of delivering that experience. But this is not to say it was perfect. The respect thing is a bit annoying at times, and the graphics aren't the best. But I now understand, more than ever, why I found myself gravitating towards this game back then. even when juggernauts like GTA 4 were available to play. This game served a different purpose, a more zany, laid-back purpose, and that has only remained the same with time.
This is our city. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Thank you everyone for joining me on this adventure. I had an absolute blast with Harvey and look forward to whatever craziness we find ourselves in next.
Let's get this shit started.
So for both Harvey and myself, thank you. I'd also like to thank our amazing patrons. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for what's next. And as always, thanks for watching.